Hello, I'm Calm Cal and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to have a look at what we can do when our hard drive gets too full. This is my son's computer, and even though I've put a 2TB hard drive in there, he's decided to fill up his main drive. He has actually put some things onto his extra storage that I installed for him. If you're not too sure how to add another drive, here's a video for that. But what we're going to concentrate on first of all is he's got quite a few games on here. Majority of this is going to be Steam games. Then what we're going to look at is moving Steam games to this D drive, which saves you downloading them all again, because some of the games are pretty huge and they take quite a while to download from the internet. So as long as I move them for the D drive, we can always move them back if he wants to. And if you've got a certain application or something, you might be able to go onto it, and then you might be able to move it to a different directory. Depends on the application itself. So if you've got a game that's running independently, you might be able to move that to another drive. But the majority of things nowadays, they like to sit on your main drive, which is drive C. Right, let's close these. We're going to Steam. There's always one game that needs updated on here, isn't there? So just to show you the size of the games, I mean, we have quite a few people that buy computers and laptops and think, yeah, this has got like 32 gigabytes. That seems like a big number. And if you just look at this, just one game, Smite, at 16.5 gigabytes. That's just for Smite alone, and that's not really a big game. And you see this game, it's nearly halfway through downloading. I doubt this time is that accurate. 20 minutes and, well, just over 20 minutes. It's done 7 gigabytes. It's been on for about 10 minutes already. So just transferring these games to a different drive rather than deleting them completely and then restarting a download for the new drive. It just shows you how much time you're going to save, because just transferring some of the big games, it took minutes. Not tens of minutes, literally minutes. And that's the difference. And then you got to worry about your download charges. Some people have got caps, some haven't. But the state of play these days, with games being downloaded from a site rather than having a physical copy, this is one of the downfalls to it. The good thing about it is that when it does have updates, it's updated quite quickly. But then again, some of the updates are bloody huge as well, which is another downfall. But at least it's an improvement. So the good thing about Steam and this sort of system is if you've got an old game and you want to run it, you can add it to Steam and it does look and try and fix all the different patches that you need to play the old game. Which in the old days, if you thought about adding a game from a disc and trying to install it, sometimes there's various different files and various different configurations that you need to get the game to run good, and Steam does it automatically for you, which is a bonus. So I can safely say this has been, with the 18 minutes, this is going to take half an hour to download, and my internet speed's not that bad. You can see here it's doing 8.5 megabits per second, which isn't that bad really compared to some. And when it's finished, I'll just show you how quickly it is to install it from one drive to another rather than downloading it fresh. Properties. So it says it's installed under C. What we want to change is to D. So we'll press move folder, and then hopefully it should move across to the D drive, which will take a little bit of time because it is quite a large file. A lot of people manage their Steam library by having an external drive, which isn't really a bad idea, especially if you're travelling in between different places, and you can always log in with a different computer. And it saves you having to install your games on somebody else's computer. You just access the library through adding another location. But I believe this will only work to transfer if you have the selected destination drive as the default drive. They might have updated this, but that's the way it was before. This is certainly a lot quicker than downloading it from the internet, believe me. So that is just confirmed. 335 files have been copied to the D drive, and it does give me the option to move it back to C if I want to. So I'm just going to go through some of the rest of the games and move them across, and we'll come back and do something else in a minute. So that's all of it updated now. Let's have a look, see what we've actually got on the drive then now. We'll just close Steam. We'll have a look, see what we've got on our C drive now. What space we've got. There we go. So there's a healthy amount gone from one drive to the other. And it just shows you the size of games these days. I think I transferred 8 or 9 games, and that's most of the drive clear. We are now jumping forward in time. I have done a fresh install. The SSD has been installed. All the software and drivers have been installed onto my son's computer. Now what we want to add is, because I have got a Steam account, he's got a Steam account, we did share games first of all before he had a computer. So what we can do now is link these two accounts together so that we can share games between each other. As you can see here, he's only got a very limited amount of games. So what we need to do, or what I need to do, is to log out of his account and then log into my account where I've got the majority of the games. So I'm just going to skip forward here. So just logging in, and now I've had a computer authorization required message, which means I need permission to access this computer with my Steam account, or authorization to merge my Steam account with this computer. So all I'm going to do here is select next once I've received the message. So I'm just going to wait for a message to come through for access to this Steam account. Once I've got it, I'm just going to click next. Right, so just clicking next, and now I'm just going to put the code that was sent through to me, and then click next again. And now I've got access to my account from this computer, so I'm just select finish here. But we're not finished yet. What we need to do is look at our settings and see whether we can share our library to this computer and any users on this computer with a Steam account. So this is a list of all of my games that I've got. Obviously the ones that he's got installed already are shown up as white. So I just need to go into settings here and then go into, where is it? Yeah, library, just check everything's okay in there. Yep, everything's fine. There it is, family. So select here, authorize library sharing to this computer. So put a tick in there. Just going to click this box here as well, just for security purposes and things. And select all games here for him. Click next. Just check the recovery email address. This is just for family view, remember. And then click next. And now I just need to set up a pin so that I can change things if I need to. You don't need to do all this just sharing the library, but I just go through this process as well. So I'm just going to enter my pin here, re-enter it, and then click next. And job's a good one. Now it just sends me a secret code through to my email address, and now I've just got to enter this secret code and then click next. And there we are, we're all in. So what I can do now is, once I've messed with all of this, just log out of here, Steam, change account, log out. And now what I'm going to do now is just log in as my son's details. So just skip forward again here. Now I'm just logging in, and now I'm just going to have a quick look at the list of games that I've got, and then just go into my library, and I've got access to all of these games now, so I can just download the ones that are in grey. The white ones are already installed, but the grey ones I can now download onto this computer and use. Right, I hope this has been helpful for you. My name is Cal. Have a good morning, afternoon or good evening. Farewell till next time, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.